which is basically Dak Prescott versus Deshaun Watson. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear what I just said?
Dak Prescott versus Deshaun Watson?
Yes.
Not much, honestly. I can't even lie to you. That matchup just does not excite me.
Dak Prescott versus Deshaun Watson doesn't excite you.
No.
Why not?
No, I can think of about 30 quarterback matchups that I'd rather see before Dak Prescott versus Deshaun Watson. Sign me up for Anthony Richardson versus CJ Stroud. I'm tuning into that before I'm watching Dak Prescott versus um, Deshaun Watson. And
Okay. All right. Well, these are both two elite quarterbacks who I feel like
what?
are in. These are both two elite quarterbacks who I feel are in two prove it years in two different ways. So I think Deshaun still has another year left on his contract, or if not another couple years. And Dak, we all know, is playing for a contract with the Cowboys. He wants to become the highest paid quarterback of all time. So I feel like I think this is the year that Deshaun is really gonna kind of go back to rare form. We've already spoken about this before, where I said Deshaun Watson is still late. Got a lot of hate on about that online already. I don't know if you've been looking at the comments on that. And then I'm already not too big on Dak Prescott, as you already know. I feel like he's just good enough to get you to the playoffs and then let you down in almost a comical way that you've never seen before, whether it's getting tackled by the ref with time running off on the clock or throwing pick six and then trying to blame the defense for giving up 30 points in the first half where you threw a pick inside your own 10 and threw a pick six. So you pretty much gave up 14 points your damn self. But in this moment in time, 2024, who would you rather have as a starting quarterback, Deshaun Watson or Dak Prescott?
Dak Prescott. Um, he's just shown me more, which like it's not saying he's shown me a lot, but he had a great regular season last year. The numbers were like obviously like elite numbers on paper. And I think like the eye test wise, he was a really good regular season quarterback last year. Obviously, the playoffs left a sour taste um, in Cowboys fans' mouths, particularly. But I think he's shown me more over the past couple years that he's been a more obviously he's been on the field more to begin with, outside of the nasty leg.
Suspension.
I'm talking about the nasty leg, and he had the nasty leg injury that a couple years back. Um,
So they missed the same amount of time.
well, didn't Deshaun miss basically 2 full seasons?
He missed one season for the massage envy shit, and then he missed half of last
12
year because of his
games.
shoulder.
Well, then he got suspended the next year. Or yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
he
You're
did
right.
tear his ACL his rookie year. He tore his ACL his rookie year. So
Hmm.
he's missed about 2.5 seasons total.
Yeah, I think yeah he just showed me more. Like the last time we seen Deshaun Watson be an elite quarterback is 2020, and that's 4 years ago. So just for that alone, I just have to say Dak is better right now. I think upside wise, you could say Deshaun Watson can be better than him.
Don't
Is
try to
there is
save yourself now because you know I'm gonna crack you.
It's
Go
very
ahead.
possible that it's very possible by the end of the year that he could be better. But if I had to choose one who I think is going to have a better season, who's the better quarterback, I would still confidently say Dak, just because he's shown me more, and I think he has better weapons around him with CeeDee Lamb and then Ferguson and a few other guys. Obviously, it's just mainly CeeDee Lamb, but um, just show me more. I don't really have much. I don't really have much faith in Deshaun. Just I don't know why. I think the eye test has been bad ever since he left Houston, and I don't know. I just think that like that whole incident is just one of those things that you might not ever be able to recover from as a quarterback, psychologically, physically, whatever the case may be. Um,
What, getting a hand job? He can't recover from that.
It's just a mental aspect, like all the publicity, the negative PR he was getting, that can mess with you, like that can mess with your head, it can mess with your confidence. Imagine you, imagine what you doing at the massage parlor, everybody's finding out about. Imagine them just talking about you getting XYZ done with Miss Johnson at Massage Envy.
Robert Kraft still walking around shaking hands, kissing babies.
Well, Robert Kraft's a billionaire. He ain't got this shit on that shit don't phase him at all. And he doesn't have to go out in the field and perform against other grown men who are talking shit and in his ear about that shit every play probably.
Listen, man, here's what it comes down to. Like he already said it, the upside. So, game for your life. Would you rather have Dak Prescott as a starting quarterback in the game for your life, in the game for humanity? Say we got to win against the aliens. It's a pretty even game. They didn't put the alien game sliders up too high, and
They
you
didn't
can
bring the
either
Monstars
choose.
out.
No, they're like yeah, just a decent team, and you can either choose to represent all the human race, Dak Prescott or Deshaun Watson. Who you picking?
That's awful choices to represent the human race. I'll probably take Dak, bro. I'm not gonna
Okay,
lie.
then you gonna kill us all. If you taking Dak Prescott in that situation, you're going to kill
Bro,
us
I
all.
mean it's
Oh,
just
no, 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 no,
he's
no,
won more
no,
playoff
no,
games than
no,
Deshaun
no,
Watson, has he
no.
not?
Well, he's won two. He's won two more than me and you. Listen,
And Deshaun only won one more than me and
okay,
you.
okay, I understand, bro. Dak Prescott in the biggest moments with humanity on the line, with the Cowboys season on the line, not once, not twice, not three times, not four times, not five times, not six times, not seven times. You've seen what he does. You've seen exactly who he is. You see what he's going to do. And I ain't even talking about if we just leaving the playoffs out of it, there's about another 10 games where I've seen him. You know, when the games get big, when you could feel the pressure through the TV screen, you see Dak Prescott eyes like this at the line of scrimmage in the huddle. Niggas is like, damn, Dak, did you take an Addy before this, bro? Why your eyes so? Why I never seen you look this Dak like this. He forgetting the snap count. He's stomping for the ball, letting the stomping hands is
Here
slippery.
we
You see,
go.
yeah, you see how shook he get. Yeah, all the here we go shit is cool. Week 10, you look mad smooth. But when you play in the 49ers, and I didn't hear one here we go in the playoffs. All I see is scrambling around, eyes up, stomping, hands out like this, getting tackled by the ref at the end of the game. Seasons ending in ways that I didn't even know a season can end. I've never seen anyone get tackled by the ref before at the end of the season, except for Dak Prescott. I guarantee you, Deshaun Watson can play 500 games in a row. He's not getting tackled by the ref at the end of the game. I've already seen Deshaun
I,
Watson. I've already seen Deshaun Watson win bigger games than Dak Prescott has ever played in his
we're not
life.
talking college football. We're not bringing
The national title is bigger than any than the NCAA national title is bigger than the divisional round. That's a bigger, higher stake game than the
I
divisional
mean,
round.
we're talking your
What?
ability
No,
as
no,
an
no, no.
we're
We're
talking
talking
your
magnitude.
ability as an NFL
No,
quarterback.
we are talking magnitude of game.
So
If we talking
you'd
the
rather have
biggest,
Mac Jones if the fate of the universe is on the line, you taking Mac Jones over Dak
I've
Prescott?
seen him perform in bigger games than
Oh
I've
my
seen Dak Prescott
God.
perform. And that's fuck. I
You
shouldn't
done
be able to
lost
say
me
that.
with that
I haven't
one.
been able to say that. Shit, I might take Mac over Dak in the biggest game.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah. You gonna take Nick Foles over Dak too. You gonna take Jimmy G over Dak.
I mean, listen, bro. Both of you talking about two niggas who have won more playoff games than Dak
I'm
Prescott, bro.
crying.
You're talking about two guys who have won more playoff games than Dak Prescott. Only thing Dak Prescott is good at saying, here we go, getting his eyes big and eating Campbell's soup and sleep number. He gets a good night's sleep. He's an endorsement king. But when the game is on the line, when humanity is at stake, niggas' eyes get this big. He's stomping. He's looking around. Niggas is looking at him like, hey, what's up? You even forgot how to throw the ball to CD Lamb last year against the Packers. You and
Yeah, I'm
CD ain't
not
been
even.
having, you and CD had no issues the whole season. We get to the playoffs. Now you can't throw him the ball. Your eyes getting big. You looking around like, come on, bro. I've seen it too many times. And
I'm
listen,
not even a
and hold
Dak
on.
proponent. I'm just
No,
gonna
no, hold on. I've seen this in college. He's always been this dude. Rumblings, Mississippi State's number one in the country. Oh, what? Mississippi State. I didn't even know that they even. Oh, they SEC. Okay, let me check them out. They play Alabama in 2 weeks. Mississippi State, number one in the country. You know what Johnny Manziel did in that moment against Alabama?
we
Showed his
taking
ass.
Dell over
Showed
Dak
his
Prescott now
ass.
too.
Showed his ass. You know what Dak Prescott did with that same opportunity, with the same eyes against basically the same Alabama team? You know what he did? Same shit. Shook up, shook, got his ass kicked. Looked terrible. Was the reason he's a fourth round draft pick. Dak Prescott with all that talent, you had the number one team in the country. You should have been a first round pick. You were the fourth round pick for a reason because your eyes got big in that game against Alabama, and you looked like fucking Desmond Ritter. That's why. So
I'm
I'm
not
saying
even
you
a
already know
Dak
what you get.
proponent,
You
bro.
already know what you're getting with Dak, bro. You know what you're getting with Dak Prescott. Deshaun Watson, like I said, the upside is there. You're saying that he didn't
But the
pass the eye test.
downside is the downside is there as well.
He was passing eye test to me till he hurt his shoulder, and he was probably would have tough through it. That call came from the Browns. Deshaun was probably down to thug that out last year, but the Browns like, nah, we got too much invested. Listen,
Because they done seen Joe Flacco was
no, they
doing me
didn't see
just as
Joe Flacco.
good.
I think they picked him up after. Listen, bro, no, they ain't see no damn. They was their backup was honestly, I think it was DTR. It wasn't even Joe Flacco.
But they knew Joe Flacco was waiting in the
No,
wings.
Joe got in, but he's gotten hot before. He's won more playoff games than Dak Prescott too.
Yeah, if you would have told you would have had a better argument than some of the other guys because at least Joe Flacco's had some solid seasons.
He's won a Super Bowl. What do you mean?
He has won the Super Bowl, but like you talking about like we talking about like Nick Foles and Jimmy G. Like Joe Flacco's a better quarterback than
Nick
those guys.
Foles has won a Super Bowl. Jimmy
He
G's
has,
played in the Super
but
Bowl.
he's
Jimmy
mainly a
G's been to
career
multiple
backup.
NFC championship games.
Yeah, but Jimmy G's not good.
All I'm saying is Dak Prescott, listen, man, all that heroes go, all the eating Campbell soup shit, that's cool. That's nice when it's week 8. It's sunny. Y'all playing the Lions, y'all playing the Seahawks. But when you're looking across the field and it's the Rams and it's Sean McVay and Aaron Donald huckering up, shaking their head, looking at you, ain't no other here we go. You start, oh my God, oh shit, these niggas is really here to play. Oh my God. Got Jerry up in the box watching, waiting, hoping to pay you. Don't nobody want to pay you more than Jerry. Why wouldn't Jerry want to pay you? If I got a Super Bowl winning quarterback, I want you to be a Cowboy for life. You know, Jerry loves his quarterback. But Dak, man, like I'm with Jerry. I just can't pay you. I can't pay you. I've seen like I've seen you too many times with the opportunity to give me a reason to pay you, giving me a reason not to pay you. Too many times with the moment in the line, with the aliens coming down. All right, where y'all at? Come on, Dak. I seen you. Oh shit. Oh shit. I've seen you. Oh shit. Shit yourself. Literally shit his pants. Shit his pants.
Mm-hmm.
Shit his pants last year. Down 30-0 to the Packers. You supposed to be too good for that. You supposed to be too good for that. And I can accept a loss, but it's the way that he loses. He gets tackled by the ref. He puts up 13 points against the Niners. When I think he put up, I think what was that last couple of years ago? They lost to the Niners when they lost to Purdy and them. What was that score? The big game last year where they got blown out by the Niners.
Oh, yeah.
That big game. Okay, let's measuring stick. Who's at the top of the NFC? We both undefeated. What's up? We here, and you get blown out by 40. You're supposed to be too good for that. I know who ain't getting blown out by 40 in that.
Deshaun Watson?
I'm saying the dudes who you want to get paid by, paid
Oh,
like. Mahomes ain't getting blown out like that. Josh Allen ain't getting blown out like that. Herbert ain't even getting blown out like that. Burrow ain't getting blown out like that. Why is you getting blown out like that? You're getting your ass kicked in at the biggest stages, the biggest moments. You look your most incompetent at the most competent moments.
hmm.
So that's all I'm saying, man. I've seen him do this way too many times. And that's why I'm a proponent. And they lost that playoff game 12-19. You can't put up 20 points to win a game, bro. All this weapons, all this money I'm paying on offense, you can't put up 20. So I'm saying, man, that's why I'm saying I'm done. If he damn near and people say Dak has to make the NFC Championship game for Jerry to want to keep him. But I think what goes into this, it's how they lose if they make it that deep. Even if they make it to the Super Bowl. If we lose that shit because you get tackled by the ref again, you're out. I could go pay Trey Lance $15 million a year to get tackled by the ref.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm saying. I'm taking Deshaun over Dak this year. We're gonna see. Uh, I can't wait to see what happens in this game, just so that kind of, I'm telling you, Deshaun gonna be ready to play. They got Amari Cooper, they got Jerry Judy, and if the Cowboys ain't careful, the Cowboys should win this game. Let me say this: the Cowboys do have a better overall team. They should win this game. But if they don't, it's going to be because Deshaun Watson outplayed Dak Prescott.